And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Resonance of Fate. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. Second video games, I suck at commentary. I think I actually know what I'm doing. Edition. Now we can place this, right? Right? The Rainy Bridge. We should be able to just, unless we need like a special. Let's just place that. I see. It can only be. Okay, what does that give us? Energy hex times 2. Oh, sweet. That doesn't really do much for me for the Rainy Bridge, but we'll go ahead and press that right there. And we can't place that because it's outside of whatchamacallit, but are there any other types that we can get? I guess not. Alright, so what we're going to do is just... we can just, I place the energy hex. Now, where are the enemies? There we go! Haha! Now we can get an enemy. I'm still slightly confused as to how this works, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and shoot. Hey! Okay, that was rude. Now shoot! Shoot, please! Why is it that I can't shoot anymore? It's like I can only shoot if I do the... It feels like the controls have changed or something. Like it seems like I can only shoot if I do the charge attack. Let's go ahead and shoot that. Shoot you, please. And shoot again. Shoot you. And oh, no, I can't do anything just yet, but. Ow! I still like you're supposed to hit A. Why was I? It's probably because I was hitting too early. Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to do direct damage. Why does it seem like in the tutorial Leanne had a machine gun? So, but in this she just has a pistol. I didn't check how to switch weapons actually. We can hold. We're not going to be able to shoot him. I see. Since he's the leader, we'll try this. Okay, and shoot. Threat suppress. Now we should have a couple energy hexes. There we go. Now the thing is, it's like I don't have the right energy hex. It seems like I need like the kind that can. Unless I restored it or something. I don't think I did. Yeah, because I need like the right type. Unless I actually completed it and I'm being dumb. That's always a possibility. Let's check now. Now that things are done, let's go ahead and look at mission memo. Mission update. Okay. That's cool. Use Canoe's energy to warp back to world map. Awaiting report, so I guess that means we did it. Yeah, sure. Interesting. I like playing games like this where it sort of takes me a little while to figure out what's going on because, I don't know, I feel smart when I accomplish stuff, even though this is probably meant to be completed in maybe 20 minutes earlier than what I did. Okay, let's go ahead and talk. Yo, it looks like the Rainy Bridge is back open to traffic again. Remember, a mission isn't finished when you achieve the objective. When you get paid for your trouble, that's when a mission is truly done. Don't be a dingbat and pull the bonehead move of doing a mission and then not collecting your reward. Okay, we did that. So now what do we do? Are we just... Is there a chalkboard nearby that we can save on? I mean, we can save in our whatchamacallit. Bulletin board. New missions have been added. Lex's Knives creates an anti-damage. The basic site fits into even the tiniest expansion board. Is there a way for us to like check like a synopsis or something? To see which is like story related. Which ones are story related? Because that's what I want to do. A is mission info. Mission over my son let something home by accident. And I need... Wait, Star from the Heavens. I would like you to visit the Cafe Chelsea on level 4, collect a parcel from Sullivan, and then see that it is delivered to my home in Chandelier. However, my duties keep me occupied during the day, so I may see you only at night. I'm sorry, but please time your arrival accordingly. I would like you to visit Cafe Chelsea on level 4, collect a parcel from Sullivan, and then see that it is delivered to my home in Chandelier. What does this guy do? Do you have any color energy hexes? I'll trade you good stuff for them. So this must be a shop, I see. So color energy hexes are like currency in this game, perhaps? I don't know. And once again, I'm still lost as to what I'm actually supposed to be doing right now. Like, I did that mission, so I guess logic would dictate that the next thing that we're supposed to do is save, and then go across the bridge, and that'll probably start the story. Perhaps. I don't know. I'm clearly lost here. And, I don't know, it's kind of draining a little bit in the whole commentary specter of things. Let's go ahead and save over slot 1, as per usual. Not really necessarily as per usual, but yeah, whatever. Let's go ahead and leave. And loading. I thought that something like a cutscene was about to happen or something. It took a little while for it to load. Oh, I forgot to mess with, Can we access? Yes, we can. Alright, options. Sound. Let's turn that up just a little bit. Maybe that'll be good. I don't know. But now we should be able to go here. I see! I get it now. It's starting to make... Okay, we started an enemy. We found an enemy, though, so... Okay, so... He's not a whatchamacallit, so we should be able to shoot him just perfectly fine. I'm starting... No, he's too... Oh, no, blue is, icy. Blue isn't, that, we're too slow to attack them. Blue is just, as what logic would dictate, that he's going to cause, scratch damage. We should be able to still shoot. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it just a little bit. Let's go ahead and shoot you to finish you off. Now, what we're going to do this time is, I think I'm going to go this way. Shoot. Shoot you, please? Shoot you. What the heck? Why is that dog going in the air? He's like, whoa, I don't think... Can I finish him off? Yes, I can, probably. Yes, I got... Nope. Okay, so now we'll switch to Leanne. Now I'm starting to get the hang of it. Now we're cooking with gas. Go ahead and shoot you, please. And Leanne will finish him off with the direct damage. Level up, we leveled up. Okay, it's actually pretty straightforward, actually, but I imagine that eventually there's going to be some enemies that are just going to absolutely kick the crap out of me. Mission complete. There we go. A lot of the characters seem to... He seems to talk in like a really rough... Oops, I didn't mean to... Sure, whatever. Oh, that's one of those notorious obstacles. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way. Go this way. And will I be able to shoot me? Yes, again? Haha! Leader. And can we shoot one more time? I believe we can. You're dead, leader. And everyone's just gonna... Oh, so it might not necessarily be smart to attack the leader first, because then you can't kill anyone else. We got a victory. I completely talked over a victory quote, although that's probably not going to matter to majority of you guys, since I don't think that many of you guys actually understand Japanese. But for those of you who do, we can rotate it this way, that's right. Okay, so we'll place that right there. No, but it has to be... Okay, so... Can I... Yeah, that's not going to work. We won't be able to place it there. Yeah, we need some less annoying ones. Okay, let's go to the core lift. Core lift 1 lower entrance. What does this guy have to say? Hello? Konnichiwa. The elevator is currently closed for regular maintenance? Alrighty then, but there's like this little... Vashyron, hey, what have we here? No, I said I was gonna give him the Raven voice, right? Oops, I forgot already. What do you have to say? I'm headed to the Basilica to offer up a prayer. It's right at the top of the world, smack in the middle. You can see everything from here. Alright, let's check our missions. Because I think we actually... Stars from the heavens. This is... Okay. We can only visit at night. I need to go to the level 4 cafe. Cafe on level 4. And visit him at night. Now, I guess we're just gonna have to continue fighting until we... get, like, a... Hello? Fight, please? We're gonna have to continue fighting until we get, the proper hex piece for this? Maybe? Okay, a fight should have started like 8 trillion years ago. I don't know what's going on here. We can't enter Rainy Bridge. Alright, let's go back to Evil City, I suppose. Actually, I have no idea why I did that. I feel like that white one, though, the one where we have to visit the guy at night, I feel like that is an actual, like, story mission, so... We still have those silly pieces. We don't have any good ones. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, we just have these... I wish we could... I want a straight line! Because then we could just... Then we could go to the cafe. Yeah, that's where we're supposed to go to next. It's... But we can't actually go there because it's blocked off. And... let's see if we can... Let's try to work with what we've got. Huh, ladies and gentlemen? That's not gonna work. Ah, that'll work! I'm stupid. I don't know basic geometry. First aid. There we go. Now let's try this again. Now we can continue. Let's go ahead and leave this. And, surprisingly, without starting a fight. There we go. There we go. I noticed that he used Anta as a personal pronoun, which is quite interesting. Okay, now can we enter? That was just a cutscene. I thought that we entered the place, but now it's nighttime, so we should be able to talk to the guy, huh? Interesting. Yeah, but he really does talk really... or, what have we here? I wonder if can we change the world, if I were to put Zephyr first, would that... Nope. We're still a Vashyron. Okay. I think I'm going to put... Okay, so... Zephyr uses, at the moment, he's an SMG user. I think it might be best to have him in the middle. I think this is a very strategic call. So now we need to talk to this guy. If we go to mission memo, it kind of looks like he has like an afro or something. I don't know. Let's see. Judging by his silhouette. We're at the cafe, are we not? I believe that we are, so... It is nighttime. So... Elevator? Hello? It is nighttime, right? Like, or is this like dawn? It's just about to be daytime. Maybe that might be the case. Let's go ahead and leave. Let's go to the world map. Because this is the cafe, right? Yeah, that's a cafe. This abandoned open-air cafe has become a favorite location. Can we check how do we check the time? Options. That's not going to do anything for us. Context setting. Okay, no. Skill, mission memo. Customize weapons, equip. Okay, no, thank you. Let's go ahead and enter. I believe that it is... No, actually, I feel like it's getting lighter. It's slowly becoming daytime. which is kind of annoying, actually. Let's go ahead and leave. Yes, please? This is where we're supposed to be, but it's, like, daytime. And if I'm not mistaken, let's check the menu again just to see how time passes, because they explained that. I believe it's World Map 2. Time passes while the party is on the world map. The current time is shown on the world map at the upper right, and can be viewed from the pause screen elsewhere. Townspeople behavior, okay. At the upper right. Question. I'm really curious about this, actually. I see a level 4. Oh, no, maybe it's the moon. Okay, the moon. The moon should... I see a crescent moon. Or is that like the sun slowly becoming the moon? Next, level 3, Pater's Manor. Resume. Like, it's nighttime, right? You know, just to keep things interesting, we might as well just do some... We might as well at least fight some enemies while we're at it, I suppose. So let's go ahead and... There we go. We got to fight. Does this game run in 60 FPS? I think it might, actually. Not really going to matter for you guys, because this video's going to go out in 30 FPS. Oh. Alright. I think... Is he... Might be. Yes, he is. Good. I was wondering if I'd be able to get a shot off on him, but... yeah, because it seems like... Vashyron, he seems to shoot pretty slow, actually. Oops. It might actually be better to shoot maybe my whatchamacallit's almost out, so I should probably never mind. Ow, that kind of hurts, man. But we're only getting scratch damage as it is, so let's go ahead and finish you off. There we go. That's probably not good. We'll do this and shoot and jump while we're at it. And shoot from the back. There we go. That's the leader, though. I probably should have taken out the other guy first. Unless No, I must have taken out the other guy first before the leader? Ow. Ooh! That is bad. Yeah, okay. We'll just switch to... Well, it was only... What do they call it? Actually, let me... Will I be able to shoot him? Yes, I will. There we go. Threat suppressed. Okay. Now, it's getting lighter outside. Let's go. Oops, I didn't mean to start another fight. Sure, whatever. We'll use this to get some experience. That's not going to work. Let's do that. There we go. And shoot. Am I playing this correctly? Is it... Oh, you can level up mid-battle? Is it smart to use, like, a charge? Like, I don't know, like, is it... I'm not quite sure how intelligent it is to use charging over regular attacks. It seems like I'm able to get more attacks out when I use a regular attack, though. We'll go that way. And... get some chip damage, or scratch damage, what they call it. I should probably call it by its proper name. Get some proper damage on him. Ow! That kind of hurt. Oh well. But it doesn't matter, because we're actually going to shoot you, because I don't want to take out the leader just yet. I want to get some experience. Target airborne. And it might be... Hold on, it might be better just to... And will we be able to get the shot? I'm really not quite sure. Yes, we can. And leader, you're dead, I think. No, he's not. I won't be able to finish him, because I can only do whatchamacallit, so we'll just move around and waste some time. Oh, we can still switch to Leanne. No, you can only switch before. Right. All right, now we'll have Leanne. I want to get some experience for her. We'll do this. There we go. And oops. There we go. And shoot. Now you're dead. Victory. So they still haven't quite explained what happens if we go there during the daytime now. Because, like, it is getting brighter. Is it possible to just camp out? I'm sure that I could just camp out and the world map, and it seems like it has a very slow start. It kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2 in a way, actually. Let's go back to Ebel City and see if we can... It's daytime, we went in from the back. How's it going? There's gotta be something useful in here. Just another bottle cap. Alright. We can talk to her, though. Oh, you've come along at the perfect time. I need your help, and it's urgent. My son is on his way to Core Lift 1. Please get these knives to him. Alright, sure. Alrighty then. Because we're gonna definitely need these missions to fill up time while we're waiting for the next nighttime to come, because we completely missed our chance because I was busy being an idiot and not quite figuring out what I needed to do. I don't think we quite need to save just yet. I might end up eating those words, but whatever. I feel like the guy over there at that one place that we can only visit at night, that is where we are supposed to go for story-related purposes. I imagine. I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and go to Core Lift 1. Take care of this mission. Are you the son? Hand over there in this place. Huh? Those are my knives! Whoa, you're telling me I forgot something that important? Anyways, you sure saved my job. Thanks. Thank my mom for me too, will ya? Mission complete? Sure thing, I will. It's daytime. Got the full 24-hour cycle. Can we save while we're in the map? I don't know if the spin will do exactly what I want it to, so I'm just going to assume that it doesn't. If I don't know, maybe someone will explain in the comment section. I'm not quite sure. Let's go ahead and go back and... That was a pretty simple mission, but I don't know. I guess we were supposed to do that along with the restoring the bridge mission. Maybe. I don't know. Where's the old lady? How's it going, lady? May I talk to you, please? Oh, but to think my son serving Cardinal Barbarella as a cook, it's hard to imagine. Oh, I have to tell you, my boy takes me after me as a cook. I'm not kidding. Hey! What? I did the mission, right? I guess, okay, what the maid lost. View detailed information on the target. I seem to have dropped something. I'd like to help finding it. I'll explain in more detail in person. Alright, and she is where again? I didn't even bother to check. It doesn't say. Oh, level 3, Teresa's Manor. Okay, so we're gonna need to go to Teresa's Manor then. And talk to the maid. If that's okay with you guys. I hope it is, because if it isn't, well, too bad, so sad. Now let's go ahead and go up here and talk to the lady. Wherever she is. And she's in... It said something's manor. I don't know why I pinched my nose while I was talking. That was really weird. Okay, mission info... Clairvoyance, Teresa's Maid, level 3, Teresa's Manor. Hughes Power Station. Elevator to level 5. I don't see a Teresa's Manor. I don't. Okay, whatever. I guess we can do another fight while we're waiting for the time to pass. Actually, let's just go straight here and see if, there's anything... Nope, we legitimately cannot do anything at all unless it's nighttime. Alrighty then. We will talk to this guy by the end of this episode. I swear it! It will be done! Maybe, I don't know. It took quite some time for it to get to nighttime, so I don't know how long these days will go by. That is not the leader. Well, I mean, yes, I will! Good. Ow. You shouldn't do that, man. Okay, let's go... Let's do that. Alright. And there's a leader. Probably not the best idea to attack him, but, you know, we can only do scratch damage on him, so... That's really not going to do very much. Oh, he leveled up! Good! Zephyr leveled up. And shoot! No, that's not going to kill him, though. I probably should have switched to someone else, but... Alright, so... And shoot. Thank you. Now, what I'm going to do is do that. And shoot. Switch to another target. Shoot. I said target for a second, I don't know. I swear, like, not all the commentary for the entire series is going to be this repetitive. It's just, I don't know, if it's really worth it to switch to random topic. I guess it might be. Let's see. Well, I guess while we're waiting, we might as well. So, random topic of the day. What are we going to talk about now? I actually didn't have anything planned because I just didn't. Let's go ahead and go into whatchamacallit mode while we're at it. It's kind of hard to break into a random topic when Hughes Power Station. We're probably going to need to go there, I imagine. Let's go ahead and start placing stuff. Unless... We can't do anything yet. It looks like. Because we need to... Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's anything anywhere else. We can try it. We can do this, right? No, the yellow ones... What are the yellow... Like the colored ones? Like you need like a colored one? That's... I guess so. We need like a red one to go here. Maybe. We can only use the white ones. But we can, actually, start placing stuff here. So let's go ahead and do that while we're at it, I suppose. That's not going to be possible. Well, I mean, unless we do that. We got a reward for that. Sweet. What did we get? Item required, Ares Wizard. Now, let's see if we can... No, it doesn't look like it. Not with this shape. Unfortunately. No. No, we can't do that. I feel like I should waste these just to clear this out completely, but that would be completely unnecessary, I imagine. Okay. Alright, well that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and... Let's go to Core Lift 1. That's like all we can do. All we can do now is like have to go to the arena, go to the other place. Why can only important people and rich people live in Chandelier? Because that's a fancy name. They say Chandelier is the most high and mighty area in Basel. What do you mean by that? I don't know. It's called Chandelier. It's all famous and stuff. I'm head to the best Basilica to offer. Yeah, we already talked to her. Okay. Yay. I really hate that I have to wait a full frickin' day for this. Now, where's Teresa's Manor? Where is Teresa's Manor? Oh, it's getting late. It's getting late. I wonder, does this technically count as nighttime? It might. I'm not quite sure. No, it's like dusk, so it doesn't really count as nighttime. Well, you can do stuff, though, so let's go ahead and fight another enemy. We're getting close. It's getting close to nighttime, so let's go ahead and, there we go, another fight. And... Yeah, so it's like the farther away the enemy is, the longer it takes to charge up a shot, it looks like. Alright, so... Shoot. Let's jump to make it interesting. Ooh, that's cool. And shoot! I wish I could jump that high. That'd be awesome. Except maybe it wouldn't? I don't know. So far, all the enemies seem to look exactly the same, so we have to take that into consideration. Shoot you. And shoot. Actually, it might be better to switch to someone else. And shoot. Because that guy... What? So that's the leader? I thought the guy with the glasses was going to be the leader. Oh, well, I guess not. Not in this case. Shoot. Hey! That guy, there we go. Oops, didn't get a shot off because I was wasting my meter being dumb. Alright, whatever. Oh, there are two leaders. Well, it's just... I'm not getting any attacks off right now because I'm being dumb. Alright. Zephyr to the rescue, I suppose? Alright. And shoot. He's not really going to be able to kill anybody because he can only do chip damage, or scratch damage, but, you know, it's something nonetheless. And I wonder, does being in battles, advanced time, like, does that count as, like, you... Does that count as you, we'll do that. Does that count as, like, you being in the field, or I imagine it does. I'm not quite sure. Like, that might be, like, the best way to pass time while you're bored waiting for stuff, I imagine. I don't know. It seems like so far all the leaders can do is just chip damage, which is not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and move. And shoot. Dead. Ow, that kind of hurt, actually. Not going to lie. He keeps being put in this position where, like, he has just, like, nothing but chip damage, or scratch damage up on him, but, eh, whatever. Shoot you? Ooh, what the heck was that? I have no idea. Like, I know that I... Oh. I know that I... Oh. Oh. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I don't know what that is. They probably explained that in the... I should probably move up closer. Or maybe it might be better to just... Yeah. Do that. Leader assault. There we go. There we go. Let's see where we're at now. Okay, it's nighttime. It's nighttime? Unless... No, that goes in like the full map. That's not what we want. Let's do this. Actually, let's just enter Cafe Chelsea. It's nighttime. Am I missing something? I feel like... Awaiting report. I'd like you to visit Cafe Chelsea on level 4. Collect a parcel from Sullivan. And see that it is delivered to my home in Chandelier. However, my duties keep me occupied during the day, so I may see you only at night. I'm sorry, but please time your arrival accordingly. So, have I been wasting time? On level 4, collect a parcel from Sullivan, and see that it is delivered to my home in Chandelier. Yeah, I think I've actually been wasting time. Yes, I think I have, actually. Where is Chandelier? No, Chandelier's in the upper floor, right? There's an elevator level 5. Okay, so... Let's just go to the core lift. Please? I feel like I've been wasting time. Like, I thought, you know... Is it closed at the moment? No, it's not! It's gonna be one of those series, isn't it? It definitely is. Alright, core lift level entrance. Alright, now, it is nighttime though, I believe, so let's go visit his home in Chandelier. Wherever that is. Oh, we need to go here. Peter's Manor. Now, or Pater's Manor. Now, this elevator, will this let us go, or is this just like, that's just the entrance? I thought that might have been an elevator, but no, that wouldn't make sense for it to be the elevator, because... Looks like you've learned them. Looks like you managed that errand. All right, so ready to head back to the base? Ah. Wow. Wow, I feel dumb. I really do feel dumb right now. That was legitimately bad. I wasted like 12 minutes doing nothing. Being an idiot. Yep, I just did. I should have just whatever.
とても綺麗な石だったけど、あんなに感動するものなの？
この世界には自分のためだけに用意された石があるんだとさ。手に入れたら幸せになれるって伝承もあったはずだ。
あれが？それはロマンチックな話ね。
自分だけの天頂の星ってね。
自分だけの天頂の星。
だがご覧の通り、夢を金で買おうとするやつだけが手に入るってのが現実だ。
夢は叶えられない人たちが作り出すもの。
さあ、どうだろうな。
Corelith 1, lower entrance. There we go. Let's go back to base. My energy is completely drained from being an idiot and not realizing that I had already completed the mission. Yep, let's go back to base. And save while we're at it. This is a completely... interesting. I don't know, have we been here before during this... in this area? I don't think we have. No, we have. No, yes, we have. We have once, but... Alright, let's go ahead and go to a different area. That will lead down. There we go. Let's go ahead and return back to our house while we're at it. Save, and then I guess call it a recording session. But now that I know what I'm doing, essentially, the next recording session shouldn't be nearly as, I don't know, crazy, monotonous, not really doing anything. It's a very non-linear way of going about things, so, I don't know. Takes some getting used to. Advance to the next chapter. Some available missions are incomplete. Incomplete missions will disappear from the plot when the plot advances. If you select no, whatever, who cares. Prologue end. Would you like to save your progress? Yes, please. Over slot 1. There we go. Now we can actually continue the story.
Zephyr, ご飯よ。こら、ご飯だってば。読んだらすぐに。
出かける準備をしてた。
出かけるってどこに？
お出かけだ。
ちょっと待ってよ。
Chapter 1. The Weight of a Life. Well, a story mission has been added to the mission memo list. We're going to go ahead and go back and save after that. One thing I have to say, though, is, like, after studying Japanese in college and whatnot, and just, like, comparing, like, what the characters are actually saying compared to, like, the English what do you call it? The English subtitles? Sometimes it's quite interesting. Like, they'll take... Because, like, there are various colloquialisms that exist in English that don't exist in Japanese, and vice versa, and they'll have to modify certain things to actually change it to something a little different from what they're actually saying for it to make more sense to an English-speaking audience. It's quite interesting. Not something that you really notice if you don't really study Japanese, though. Not to sound like one of those, like... I don't know, I don't want not to toot my own horn or anything, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, let's go ahead and rest on the sofa. So that's what the rest music sounds like? Let's hear it again. I like that. I do. Whoa! And it changes from... I could have done that! I could have gone here, I could have rested on the sofa, and that would have been... I am dumb. There's all these things that I could have done to advance the story a lot quicker, and it's just... We have this episode of just me goofing off doing nothing productive for the most part. That's what happens. Anyway, when we next continue, our next is the garden party. Would you care to join me for some tea sometime? Any time will be fine if during the day I will be waiting at my manor and chandelier. on level 3. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. That's what we will be doing in the next recording session. And actually, I'll actually know what I'm doing. Well, this was a bit of a rough start, but honestly, I feel, now that I know what I'm doing, though, for the most part, I feel like things are going to go a lot more smoothly from here on out. I hope that, you know, me running around doing nothing and just mumbling about nothing won't detract you from continuing on for the rest of the series. But without further ado, I guess we'll go ahead and end things off. So, if you like this video or the series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If you thought it was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join the Elven Brotherhood today. Also, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!